Welcome back to Baseball Tonight. I'm Max Forstein, that's Luke Lender, and that is Nathan Jewett. Tonight, the Phillies are facing off in Fenway to face the defending champion Red Sox in a two-game series. Tonight on the mound will be Aaron Nola for the Philadelphia Phillies. Luke, what do you think? What are you expecting from him? Obviously, he's been on a hot streak lately. He's currently 11-3, which most people don't realize right now. What do you expect from him tonight against this powerful Red Sox offense?
Well, I'd say I probably expect, his normal pitching. I mean, the Red Sox have been pretty disappointing this year so far by their standards. So if he can just hold them evenly and just allow less than 2 runs over 7, I think the offense should be able to do something good especially with a lot of lefties on their team. In a stadium like Fenway Park with not a very hittable left field, but a very hittable right field, I certainly think all the lefties in the lineup, like Bryce Harper, can really get something going tonight.
All right, Nate, what are you thinking about the Red Sox with their approach taking a reliever this time? They're taking Brian Johnson on the mound tonight. Johnson's currently only 1-1. Obviously, he's a reliever right now. There's not much to talk about there, but what do you expect from the Red Sox offense tonight with guys like Rafael Devera, who's the first to 100 RBIs, and other guys in their lineup? What do you expect from them?
I mean, they have a very you expect that from the Red Sox lineup. They have probably one of the better offenses in baseball, but they've just been disappointing all year. So as long as Nola, he can give them a good 5, 6, 7 innings, we have ourselves another win here.
All right, so hate to break it to you guys, but there is breaking news. Bryce Harper has injured himself during team celebration after he hit the walk-off grand slam. Harper will be out for the rest of the season. So this is interesting because Harper, obviously, he was on a hot streak. He had got, I believe, 7 home runs in their last 9 to 10 games, and he was obviously a big part of that. He was a big part of that sweep of the Cubs and taking one from the Padres in that 4-game winning streak. Luke, what do you have to say about this?
This is Philadelphia sports. Every year, this is going to happen. Something like this is going to happen every year. I don't understand. Why does it have to be like this? Why does our city get destroyed by these stupid injuries? Like, I told him, why are you running around the bases that fast? Just like, do your trot. Do your little trot, man. Nobody runs around fast on a grand slam. That's not how it works. Just to walk around the bases, pretty much. I'm mad. Give it to Nate.
Okay, really quickly, I just think it's very funny that somebody's screaming about Philadelphia, saying that it's Philadelphia in a pirate shirt, but that's besides the point.
Hey, it's Corey Dickerson. He's on the team, so that counts.
All right, Nate, what do you have to say?
Can't argue with that, but again, that's just sad, man. I mean, from Embiid to Wentz, I mean, it's just another Philly curse. Maybe we're talking a Philly curse here. There's probably some spiritual stuff at work here. That's right.
I think that it'll be very interesting. Obviously, you mentioned that we've had many injuries in the past. As Philadelphia fans, there's a funny commercial that says sometimes as Philadelphia in general, sometimes we triumph and sometimes we trust. This would probably be a time for Philadelphia that we'd probably have to trust. I mean, we've seen that if Bryce Harper's out of the lineup, obviously a couple days ago he came out with dehydration. But with Bryce Harper's out of the lineup, you're going to be turning to guys like Corey Dickerson. You're going to be turning to guys like Rhys Hoskins, who has not done anything lately. How do you think Rhys Hoskins, after this injury, how do you think Rhys Hoskins will be affected by this?
Well, I think he's really been doing terrible on fast fastballs up in the zone. So I think he's not going to change anytime soon. The pitchers have figured out his weakness. What we need to do, we need to call up Nick Williams. He is the future at right field. Like, I mean, the beginning, he was balling. He was going crazy at the end of last year. He got demoted, and he's been terrible in his demotion. Let's bring him up. Let's boost his confidence. Nick Williams is the future. Bryce Harper is trash.
I wonder if you would have said that if he wasn't injured.
Absolutely. $330 million down.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to go to a break, but we'll be right back on Baseball Tonight.